When the fire fades, recognizing the turning point. There's a particular kind of silence that descends when the fire that once drove you begins to dim. It's subtle at first. You might find yourself rushing into work only to feel numb once you're there, or sitting with your family, grateful to be home, yet carrying the itch of unease that you can't quite name. To the outside world, nothing is wrong. You're performing, you're delivering, the business or the team is doing well. Colleagues see your calm competence. Friends and family have no clue what's shifting inside. But you feel it. That friction, that restlessness, that unsettling sense that something in you is moving without your permission. Many leaders, many people in dual responsibility roles carry the weight of both delivery and direction. And for them, this is the beginning of a very private chapter. You're still running the business, still holding the clinical, creative, or technical responsibilities, but something has gone quiet inside. You're no longer hungry to grow for the sake of growth alone. The goals that once lit you up now leave you strangely flat. It can feel like failure, especially when you've built something meaningful. You might ask yourself, why can't I push to the next level? Why don't I care like I used to? This is the hard truth. The qualities that fuel early success, grit, drive, relentlessness, don't always translate into the next chapter of leadership. Eventually, the path demands something else, but it rarely announces that shift with clarity. More often, it begins with this fog, this friction, this fatigue. I've come to call this time the senseless season, and many of us find ourselves there more than we let on. This is the phase where the structures around you may still be solid, but they no longer fit. The rewards don't feel like rewards. The spark feels forced. You may find yourself over-delivering out of obligation and not excitement. Still leading, but not lit up. Still succeeding, but somehow stuck. This phase is not a breakdown. It's a quiet turning point, and it takes courage to name it. For me, this turning point came years into leading a successful optical practice. Outwardly, things were working. Internally, I was asking questions I didn't yet have language for. Is it the clinical work? Is it the company director's role? What is it that doesn't feel right? Am I just done with the shape of life? And looking back, I wasn't done. I was melting. There's a metaphor I return to often. Years ago, a mentor asked, if I gave you an ice cube and asked you to make it into a triangle, how would you do it? My business partner said he'd chip away at it. I said I'd melt it down and recast it into a new mold. What I didn't realize then is that melting is uncomfortable. It's slow, it's messy, and sometimes it's the only way to reshape something fundamentally. And that was what I needed. Not a rebrand, not a pivot, a full meltdown, quietly, subtly, while still showing up every day. And here's the thing that matters most. You can be high performing and completely unsettled at the same time. If that's you right now, know this isn't a sign of failure. It's the signal that something deeper is being asked of you. Not necessarily louder, but truer. This middle season may take time. It may ask you to try a few things, to test, observe, discard, revisit, any number of things before something new fits. And that's okay. There is no shortcut through this, and it doesn't always come with a revelation. Sometimes it comes with a slow return of clarity. The truth is, leadership evolves, and so do we. If you're in this place, restless, tired, questioning what once made perfect sense, you are not alone, and you are not broken. You are being invited to pause, to reflect, to reset, even if only inwardly at first, especially if you've been holding everything together on the outside. This messy, liminal place can be fertile ground if you let yourself stay long enough to hear what it's really asking of you. When the fire fades, it doesn't mean you're finished. It might just mean you're being asked to find a new kind of fuel.